Corey, and I'm going to be doing a DIY today with some sunflowers. And I'm going to go ahead and trace this and cut this paper that I'm going to use. I'm going to be using two different papers. And this one that I'm tracing right now is going to be a bee. And then I'm also going to be using the sunflower, which I had purchased these in Hobby Lobby. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this paper. And I'm going to go ahead and glue this onto my board here. I'm going to add some glue around the edges. Then I'm going to make sure I press this and it's all even. Okay. And this is how it looks so far. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and trace while this dries. I'm going to go ahead and trace my other one, my sunflower one. I have that cut, and I'm going to go ahead and glue it to my board here. Put some more glue stick on here. Okay. And this is how this one looks. And I'm going to set this one on the side. I'm going to let this dry. And I'm going to go ahead and start off with this other one. With this other cute little bee one that I'm going to be working with. Okay, and then I'm going to be doing a sunflower. And I painted this sunflower. And I end up using the color orange by Apple Barrel. I used yellow. They're also from Apple Barrel. And then I used some antique wax. And actually, this sunflower, I had this in my yard last year. I had bought it at the dollar store last year. And they're actually the outdoor lights. And since they were not working, I decided, okay, I'll take them apart and I'll do a DIY. And I'm going to be using also this burlap, which I purchased last year also during the fall season. And the little lens that goes inside the sunflower, which goes in here, I took that out and I went ahead and I used my burlap and I cut that. And I use this as a template to cut my burlap, which you can see. And I'm going to go ahead and glue this on here. I end up cutting two pieces, one for the front and one's for the back. So I'm just going to add glue to this. And I'm going to go ahead and glue my little burlap around it. Add a little bit there at a time. And then I'm going to add some more glue. Just trying to finish gluing this. Okay. Now press it down. Make sure it's glued. Okay, and this is gonna go right in here, right into my sunflower. But in the back, I'm gonna add another piece to it, and I'm gonna go ahead and add glue to the back of it now. You're just going to add a little bit, adapt to it, not very much to it because you really don't need a lot. There, and then I'm just going to place this on there, press it down to make sure it's glued on there. And now I'm going to add glue right in here, because I want that to stick in there and so it won't come out and fall out. I will make sure I have glue all the way around my sunflower here. So that's how your sunflower is going to look once you have it glued, the burlap on it, which I think it looks really cute. Actually, I had done another one earlier, and this is the other one that I did. Same thing. Glued it in the back. Okay, and then I'm going to add this to my frame. And I did paint the frame white also. And I'm just going to add this right in here. And I'm just going to close the back of it. And you can use any frame to do this project. And this is how it looks with the little beads on it. I thought it looked so cute. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my sunflower on here. I'm going to glue it on here. But before I do that, I might add maybe one of these little blocks, which you can purchase these also at the dollar store. I'm thinking of gluing it there and let it, let's see. If I do that, I can let my sunflower pop out. But I think if I do that, it's going to pop out too much. Let's see. Yeah, so I better not add it to this sunflower. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and glue it on here into my frame. I just got to make sure it's in it. So I'm just going to add glue all around this here. Around my edges, I'm going to add my glue. Make sure it stays on there. And I am using Gorilla Glue, which I love to use this glue a lot because it really sticks on there. Okay. And now I'm just going to put this right in the center of my picture. There. And I'm just going to let it press down. Once I get that down on there. Okay, then I'm going to let this set aside, let this one dry. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab my other one. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and add the back to this also, to my frame. Okay, and this is how that looks. My frame looks with the sunflower one on there. And this one I'm going to be using a different sunflower. Okay, this one I went ahead and I painted it. This is from my yard also. And I think I got this one last year also during the summer. And so I decided to do a DIY with this because it was already kind of faded color to keep it in my yard. So I decided just to go ahead and paint it and use it also for a DIY. And of course this one had the little stick that you put it into your soil. But what I did in the back, I painted it black, and then I used some of this burlap also. I glued it to the back. I wanted it to pop out, my sunflower. So I'm going to add a little glue on here. And then I'm going to stick that on here, right in the center of my flower. Okay. And then this one, I'm going to put it right in the middle like this of my frame. Going to add a little bit more glue. And then I'm going to press this down. This one might take a while for it to dry. But I'm going to go ahead and set this in the side while we end up doing the rest on this. And what I'm going to do to this one, I'm going to use some of this greenery, the boxwood greenery. And I'm going to add some of this to it because I think this will look really pretty on there. Let's see. Use my cutters to cut this. Now this will look really pretty. Yeah, I could put a little bit of twine on there. I could probably wrap it with some twine. Just want to make sure when you wrap this, you have it nicely tight wrapped on there. Okay, I can have that and cut this here. And I'm just going to glue this to the back of it. To make sure it doesn't come apart. So I'm just going to add some glue to my greenery back here. Uh-oh, come on. Okay, once you have that done, and then I'm just going to glue this. Oops. It wants to stick on there before I even put it. Yeah. I'm just going to glue this here. Add a dab of glue in the back. And then I'm going to go ahead and just set it there and glue it. And then I'm going to spread a little bit my greenery around there. This is how it looks. I think this looks so cute. I just love it, the way it looks. And I like it with the bees in the back, because then it makes it look like it's pollinating the sunflower. I think this looks so cute. It's so adorable. Just open up your, spread your greenery out. It'll look really pretty. Yeah, that looks just pretty the way it is, I think. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and do the next one. Let's see. Now this one's going to be a little different, a little more trickier. This one I might maybe just even leave it the way it is. I kind of like the way that looks, but I don't know. Let me try it out with maybe a little bit with some of this greenery also, the little boxwood greenery. And maybe I can just add a little bit of that around it or something. Or I can just add some here, a little bit of it to the bottom. I think I might just do it the same way I did the other one, because I think it will just look cute with the greenery on there. Yeah, it would look cute with some greenery down there. I'm just gonna go ahead and maybe cut this, trim this a little bit more. There. Okay, let me get some of this twine, and I'm just gonna just wrap it around the center of it. And make it look really cute. And of course, I'm going to glue it in the back. Put a little bit of glue right there. Make sure this stays on there. Okay. And then I'm going to end up putting this in the bottom of a sunflower. Okay, I better put some glue there. That looks really cute. So that's how this one looks like, and my other one looks like. So that's how both of these end up looking like, which I think they look so cute. And that's the way they turned out. This one, my sunflower, and my middle sunflower. I love the way they look. If I decide to put a ribbon on it later on, you know. But for now, I think I like the way they just turned out. I think these are just so pretty. I hope you like my DIY, and if you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe and hit that notification. And I hope you all have a beautiful and a wonderful evening. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye. I love you guys all. Take care.